This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We're now sitting in the Tesla Model S Plaid from Marcus Bil. Big thumbs up to him for providing me this car. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys how shitty the yoke wheel in this car is. So I've tried the yoke wheel in a Tesla Model 3 before, but that was aftermarket. This one is original. It works as designed, and I will show you now how bad it is. So, all right, let's just bring the popcorn, and then I will explain how the shit works. So first, let me do a quick walkthrough here. You see, we have turn signals here, left and right. And then once you click it on, it will try to detect automatically that you have turned, and then you will self-cancel. But it doesn't always happen. Then you can press again to cancel it. Sometimes you have to long press. I'm going to show you. There's a little notch here. I'm not sure if you can see it there. There's a notch there, so you can kind of feel, you know, like the like the notch on the keyboard. So when you know how to type in the QWERTY keyboard, it goes quite quickly, but it could take years of perfection before you get used to it. And then here we have the high beam. You press this one. Okay, I'll show you here. You hold it down, but it only becomes the light, you just flash with this one, and if you think it'd be like this, okay. And then, but if you press this one, it works like similar like many Teslas. Is that you see here some content comes up depending on what you're doing. So then you can actually switch off auto high beam. And now, if you put on the high beam, if you do like, let me show you here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it there. If I hold it down, you will see that if I click it, it just goes on briefly. But then if I click and hold it down, then it locks into high beam. And then you click once to get rid. What the heck, man? Are you serious? So when we're driving at night, you have to click and hold, and I don't know. You can probably hear it. There's you know this. Man, I don't like this haptic feedback touchscreens, man. Or I mean, it's not, but the haptic feedback buttons. You have a haptic feedback when you press it, but once it locks in, there's no haptic until you release it. So you can how long do I have to press this one until it locks on? Well, I don't know, man. I have to take my eyes off the road and look here and then see that it has locked in. So if Tesla could have improved this, they could have at least have a haptic feedback once it locks in, so I can release. But it's still bad. There should be other ways of doing this. You know, I don't know if there's a better way, but I'll figure out maybe if I have an idea. This one is the scroll wheel for adjusting for music only. Yeah, so if you go, you can see you can go next and previous here, just like in the Model 3. Yeah, so that's it. And then on this side here, the horn is not here anymore. The horn is here. Yeah. And then here, well, this is also a little bit inconsistent. You have something that resembles, this is a symbol for, international symbol for cruise control, but it's not a button. Wait, okay, well, you see, it's not a button, you see? It's not a button, you can try to press it. Here, on the other hand, there is no music symbol. I mean, okay, why this inconsistency? But here, you adjust cruise control, or adaptive cruise control and autopilot. You'd use, I can show you more about that. Here's the wiper. So you single press, it will wipe. And then if you press and hold, it will also squirt. And then also when you press this one, wait, oh yeah, this is kind of weird. This is also a little bit inconsistent maybe, is that once you press this button, you kind of look here for some kind of content, what is relevant when you press this one. No, it's not here, it's here. Why this inconsistency? Because now you can, I guess the point is that you don't want to take your hands off the steering wheel. Now you can change here by using this scroll wheel. But it's a little bit confusing if you're not used to this. But I guess ergonomics, it should be the best, right? Yeah, okay. And then this one is voice control. Open glove box. Ah, yeah, okay. What was that sound? Huh? Open glove box. Okay, that sounds a bit cheap. Well, whatever. And when you press brake, this one temporarily pops up. So it's the gear shifter. They remove the stalks here, which in my opinion is really bad. They remove the gear stalk. Well, actually it's combined stalk here and a combined stalk here. It's gone, G-U-N. So now we just have this one that pops up. And then you also have the gear shifter here. It will temporarily come up if you press on it, and you can use this one in case, I guess, in case the screen is not working. But so this one, I'll show you that, which is kind of confusing, which is that when you swipe up, let me see, where am I? Yeah, you swipe up, you go forward, and then you swipe down, and you go backwards. And why don't I like it? Well, because you know the stalk that used to be here, it's all about muscle memory, right? With most cars, you have learned over the years that, by the way, this is ScanMyTesla. Yeah, I'm looking at some stats over here. But when you twist the stalk this direction here to turn right, and then you twist the stalk this direction to turn left, and it kind of corresponds with the movement here, you see? Right turn, left turn signal. Okay, BMW and Audi drivers, you can just skip this section. It's irrelevant for you guys. But you know that the motion here, it kind of resembles the motion here, okay? So it's easier to remember this one. This one, on the other hand, this is like the Mercedes stock that used to be here. How this again? I have to remember. Yeah, you go this direction. You kind of twist, you rotate it this direction to put it in drive, and then you take it up to go in reverse. If I remember correctly, I think that I don't have a Model 3 right now, but that's what I remember. Just my muscle memory is that this one for drive, this one for reverse. Well, see the problem here. My muscle memory did this for drive, and then it's reverse, and then I do this for reverse, which is drive. So it's very confusing. Tesla should program an option where you can reverse this one. It becomes like a virtual gear stalk. So Mercedes also uses that one, and then many American cars, they also have a gear stalk here, which I actually love, because when you are just driving like this, you can just quickly change gear here. You just move here instead of zoop, something like this. And also here for turn signal, it's also quite fast to just quickly move over there. But of course, for a freaking F1 driver, then you have to have the hand always on the wheel, and then it kind of makes sense to do this shit. But you know, we are not in a freaking racetrack. We are driving on public roads with roundabouts. And one other thing I don't like is that I don't remember how it was in Tesla. I haven't used Tesla in a while. We see if you go forward, okay, it makes sense to go forward, okay, right? But if you reverse, right, in a reverse situation, you want to reverse and do some shit here, and then you want to go forward, but then the backup camera disappears, because sometimes I want to look at the backup camera while I'm also doing the whole maneuvering, right? So most other cars I've tested, once you are in some kind of maneuvering situation, once you have activated the backup camera, it actually stays on for a little bit, even if you go forward, which makes sense. And then you go a little bit back, but then once you press park, then it disappears like this one, okay? Fine, so what you can do is that you can bring up the backup camera here, like this. Why is it not reacting? Okay, now we have it always on, and then of course when you do the maneuvers, you can just do it like this, and then it stays on, okay, that's fine. And then, but when you press park, then it doesn't go away because you have ordered it to be on. So there should also be an option, or they should change the behavior slightly to be more similar to other legacy automakers. Okay, more ranting, but it's for the better, it's for the good. You see here, I need to move this seat a little bit back because the camera will be mounted over there at the tripod. This is the driving position I normally have when I shoot some of the videos, right? Okay, but I have to move the seat here. So I have to reach over here and then, right? Or in a case where we have a passenger who had a really laid back position, and then she left, and then another woman comes, and I have to adjust the seat, right? Because we might have some people in it. Whatever. It's clumsy. You have to go over there. Why has Tesla not added a feature where you have like a seat, some kind of seat menu here, and you can adjust the seat in here, or even better, there's just like a seat toggle, and then you say adjust passenger seat, and then you just use these buttons here to do it. Mercedes has it. Mercedes, when you change the settings here, you have a toggle, and then suddenly when you adjust here, it adjusts on that side, you know. Porsche has it. Tesla, they are king on software, but they still, in 2023, they still don't have that feature. What the heck, man? Come on, Tesla. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, let me show you now practically how this shit works. Okay, swipe up. All right, I'm gonna use this. Let me see. You know, in the beginning I have to keep looking at the steering wheel to kind of remember which one is left, which one is right. But I try to, you know, have my left thumb on this notch, and I'll just try to remember that. Okay, left is this, right is this. Okay, let me drive here. Okay, right turn. Yeah, pedestrian. Right. So some people also complain that you have to press kind of hard, but I guess that's good, because I tried also the haptic touchscreen shit in the ID3, ID4, and that one, and also in the Mercedes also, you just barely touch that shit, right? Rub into it, and then stuff happens. And you're like, whoa, what the heck happened there? I didn't activate nothing, right? Yeah. So when you're driving on straight roads, which I guess they only have straight roads in America, it works great. You have good vision here of the instrument cluster, and you just activate cruise control and you are fine, right? Or autopilot, and then no problemo. Well, the problem starts when you go in something called roundabouts that we have in Europe. Look here, I have to turn left. Okay, I have to explain. You have to turn left. When you want to go left, you turn, okay, in Norway, the rules about roundabouts in Norway, let me teach you. Okay, welcome to Teslabjorn's teaching school. Wait, what is it called again? Driving school, man. Sorry, I had bad sleep last night. Welcome to Teslabjorn's driving school. I'm going to teach you how roundabouts work. If you want to take the first exit, you turn on the turn signal, and then you just do the exit. But if you want to go more than just 90 degrees, then you actually, well, actually, if you want to go 270 degrees, then what you want to do is turn on the turn signal to the left. But then once you are at the last exit before the exit you're going to take, then you turn the turn signal to the right, signal that you're going out there. So I don't want to explain everything too deep, but a short answer is that by doing that, you increase the efficiency. Oh shit. Oh, no. You see, oh shit. Now I'm slightly panicking because I'm, okay. Because I'm a little bit confused. You know, my muscle memory tries to react on something. My brain wants to do something. My muscle memory tries to react, but it's doing the wrong things. Yeah. I need to clear the cache, or actually I need to clear the EPROM and rewrite everything that was written there. Yeah, but what was it? Yeah, so when you have this, if you want to go left in the roundabout, you have to, for the best traffic flow, you signal where you're going. And then, but then here in the middle, here roughly, you have to then signal out so that you tell everyone that you're going to exit here, right? You know, Achtung, ich komme. Yeah, so by doing this, by signaling the correct way, you will increase the efficiency of the roundabout, and that means that you will also decrease the amount of Stau, right? I'm still surprised that people in my channel, you guys are intelligent people. Why don't you understand how roundabouts work? And look at that Audi. Is he using the turn signal? No, he's an Audi driver. He doesn't use turn signal. Okay. Leaf also, but he's low on batteries, so that's fine. He's excused. But let me show you how this shit works in practical. When you're just driving, I'm just driving around town. I'm trying to use a turn signal as a good boy, and I'm really struggling. Like, I'm struggling, you know. And I've been driving this car for a couple of days now, so I thought, okay, let me give it some time, and I will try to let the brain get used to things. Because think about this: if you can type quite quickly on touch, or on the phone, you're used to it. It took years to perfect it, for the muscle memory to remember everything. And over time, and also the F1 drivers, they can handle the car well, because they, you know, it takes years to program in the muscle memory. So the same thing is going to happen here, is that the turn signal, it will take a while for me to get used to it, to do the correct with the turn signal. And with everything else, also the wipers. I've started to get used to the wipers. I haven't used the flashing too much, or the horn. But the problem is that every time I do a bigger turn in a turn, like this one, okay. See, the problem is that no matter how much muscle memory you have, you see, see, perfect example. I'm signaling, I'm going there, and then the passager was like, okay, dankeschön. And now, but now the problem is that I want to signal, I need to go out here, and then the steering wheel is upside down, and it becomes really confusing. I'm trying to really squeeze my brain. What I need to do, I have to do the counter logic, which is that if I see the steering wheel, let me just show you guys here what typically happens. It happens so fast in a roundabout, so it's kind of hard to show you there. But if I just pull over here, so it's kind of quiet-ish. Okay, in the middle of the roundabout, it would be something like this, right? And we are, if I, let me see, typically, wait, no, the other way. Okay, typically I'll be blinking left in the roundabout, and then typically I notice many times that the steering wheel will be upside down in the time where I want to blink right. What I need to do is program my brain to remember that I want to blink this one, but I actually have to blink this one here. Yeah, and then it actually kind of works. But man, like, and many times if the steering wheel is like this, right, or in another position, then I simply can't reach for the button. It's like that. Then it's super clumsy, really, and that means that with this car, it's really hard to follow the rules, the traffic rules, and also to increase traffic flow and reduce stau. But another problem, I don't know if you noticed, but it happened many times. Many times I'm grabbing for the imaginary wheel here. When I'm doing maneuvers. Okay, let me just try to do a practical test here. I'm gonna park there. Okay, let's try. Okay, and then I have to remember to do this. Otherwise, if I'm like you saw, I would swipe the wrong way. Okay, swipe the right way, and then I've started to adapt a new type of movement on the wheels that I normally don't do, because I'm trying to remember that the steering wheel is not round. Hey, wait, now it actually stays on. Huh? What? Is that random or not? Wait, why was it that when every time I tried to use it, it actually did not remember the... Wait, don't tell me that it stays on now. Okay, if I stop here. No. Will it disappear? Let me check here. Okay, now it stays on for some reason. I don't know, maybe if I accidentally pressed it or whatever, but yeah, I just want to see if I was just clumsy with it. No, it's not, okay, whatever. Normally I would just do this, and off we go. Now I have to do... No, let's reverse. Shit. My brain needs to be reprogrammed, and the problem for me is that I'm a car tester, and I tend to drive a lot of cars, and there could be other people who also tends to drive a lot of cars, right? If you're a car transporter or something, right? Whatever. Then you have to switch between cars, and every time you come in a Tesla, you will be confused. But if you only own this Tesla as the only car in your family, then no problem. You will over time learn how to adapt to the really weird counter logic of the steering wheel and but I just can't. I'm really struggling. That's what I'm saying. I'm struggling to adapt to everything. Okay, no, I blinked the wrong way. Shit. Because the steering wheel was in a weird position. And yeah, so let me just try to quickly, if I just want to park there quickly, let's see. No. Okay. Oh, and I should also blink. Yeah, you should also blink to signal that you want to park. That's also a common gesture in Norway to do that. And then, but I feel like I have to kind of take big movements rather than just, I have to try to find the steering wheel. Now the steering wheel is not here anymore. Okay, whatever. So, all right, let me just get out of here, and then let's do more of maybe other type of scenarios. Maybe you can use. We are in a little bit over here, so the using Autopilot is kind of weird. But there's been situations where I was not focused on the driving mechanics. I was more focused on, I have to, like a higher level of stuff I need to do, right? And then I was actually grabbing for the wheel here. Yeah, it happened a couple of times, So, let me see, I think I should be able to use Autopilot up the hills here. Okay. How do I? Oh yeah, I used the right blinker. Oh, like a ninja, huh? Oh, you know, there's one idea Tesla could do is that if they detect that the steering wheel is upside down, they could actually reverse the turn signal arrows. So that, yeah, you know what I mean? Then it could actually solve the problem. Okay, and then to enable Autopilot, there are some settings you can change if you want 1 or 2 clicks. I prefer 2 clicks. Now you enable Autopilot, and now it drives itself. And then once Autopilot enables, then the car kicks ass for the Lord. Yes, Lord Elon Musk, the Almighty. And you see how smooth it rides, how flawlessly it rides. Even if it's rainy outside, it can still drive like a boss, huh? This is where Tesla shines big time. But I mean, do I really need all this vision, open vision here? No, it's not that important. Wait, is it gonna finally brake? Oh shit, what the heck, man? You don't have to brake that hard. Oh man, I was trying to give some props to Tesla here. Okay, but yeah, it's okay, get some, but do I really need to have it that open? No, it's not that relevant. It's not that important for me. I prefer a round steering wheel, but okay, I'm gonna tell you that, okay, I just press brake to disengage everything. I mean, I'm not like, you know, I'm not stubborn. You know what, now I actually try to use the next song button, because, like, yeah, and then, because the next song button is the next song button, or the previous song. It would be great if we can swap it so that becomes the turn signal, and then you can use the turn signal buttons for next and previous song, right? Would that make any sense? Because I like every time, if there's a little bit of stuff that, like I said, I'm a little bit busy with traffic or something, then my muscle memory takes over, and then I'm just trying to grab something here, and I have to keep remembering that I have to do this, and then this, and then this. And then, okay, then this, okay. And then the steering, now I want to re-enable turn signal, and then this. Oh, yes, yes. I managed to do it right. Oh, but, no. So, I mean, and this is coming from Teslabjorn, right? Some people think that I was paid by Tesla to promote Tesla. No, but if Tesla makes good shit like Octovalve, then it's fine. Then, you know, big props to Tesla. I've tested so many cars over the years. Teslas, they kick ass for the Lord in general when it comes to drivetrain efficiency, all the features that matters, right? For driving, for battery, for preheating, and also the whole heat management with the Octovalve, with heat from the battery, from the drivetrain into the, or the other way around, into the cabin. Like, Tesla even pumps heat from the cabin when it's hot outside into the battery, the heat of the battery, you know. No other car manufacturer will do that shit. Wait, I want to turn it. But this one here, I simply cannot, I cannot get used to it. That's what I'm saying. I cannot tell that I like this, right? But when it comes to the gear stock here and here, it was brilliant. The current Model 3 and Model Y is brilliant, and I have my concerns about the Project Highland, because I suspect, I'm afraid that if they mess up shit, yeah, I'm just gonna say it, right? If they fuck up, all right, with the Highland. You see how I have to drive now? I have to use like one hand. It's weird driving habits. I'm not sure how safe it is, but if they fuck up the Highland, people will not buy that shit, because in my opinion, they fucked up here big time. And even if you go for the, you know, you can get the left, I mean, you can get the, I was thinking left turn, yeah. If you can get the regular steering wheel in the Plaid, or in the Palladium, Model S, Model X, but you're still missing the stalks. I look at the pictures, you're still missing the stalks, because, you know, that would be two big changes to the whole everything. So you still have the round steering wheel, which is slightly better, but the buttons are still on the same place, and you still have the big disadvantage. So in my opinion, if they still want to sell Model S and X in the future, they should offer the normal steering wheel and the stalks. Bring the stalks back. Yeah, hashtag. Yeah, bring the stalks back and the steering wheel. Make it feel and drive like a Mercedes or a classic Tesla. Yeah, a classic Tesla with the stalks. That was brilliant. That was freaking brilliant. The whole, once you got used to it, and it was not that much different than other cars, it worked great. And when you are in curves and turn and whatever, the stalks will be at the same position. You know, it's like, I'm not sure how to explain this, you know, but you know, car manufacturers, they have done some weird shit over the past, like not that big, like Leaf, Nissan, they took away the digital speedometer. In a classic Leaf at the 24 kilowatt hour, you had the digital speedometer, which was brilliant, easy to read. And then in the 40 Leaf, they removed it. They only have the analog speedometer gauge shit, right? People didn't like that. So actually they brought it back with Aria. Yeah, where is he? You say, okay, now he's, let's go. You see, that guy is not blinking. He should have blinked because he's going all the way there. I was about to pull out, but then he didn't blink. So he's kind of confusing because he's not using Man, all these douchebags are not using turn signals. No wonder why we have so much stau in Norway. Okay, see, now I pull out here and then I blink here. Here, you're supposed to blink here before you, yeah, okay, whatever. Teslabjorn's driving school. No, but, and then it was not only Mercedes, I mean, it's not only Nissan. What was it again? I don't remember right now. Other car manufacturers, they also did some weird stuff. Well, okay, well, in a way, Mercedes, for example, they did not add heat pump in the EQS for some reason. They say, oh, it has heat scavenging, you know, but the EQS was so damn thirsty during winter. Now they are adding heat pump in the new Mercedes EQS, and I guess, yeah. But other Mercedes, the EQC, I believe, has heat pump. Why is the road so shitty in Norway? I thought that the roads in Thailand were shitty. There's lots of potholes here. What the heck happened? Why is a big rant from me today? Yes, I'm grumpy. I'm piece of forbanna. I'm just kidding. I'm just trolling with you guys. No, but okay, I mean, over the years, the car manufacturer, they might have made some mistakes. Yeah, Tesla also made some mistakes over the years. They, you know, put it back, like the cards. You guys remember the Model 3, Model Y, they had the cards. They removed it. People didn't like it. They put it back. People are happy now. What other shit is it again? I don't remember. And in my opinion, the yoke wheel is just really, really bad choice. And they need to fix this if they want to keep selling cars. I'm not saying this because I don't like it or whatever. Well, okay, but yeah, okay, maybe I'm like, why should you believe me, right? But you should try it yourself then. Don't believe me. I gave you guys the input. You should try it yourself. See if you like it or not. But for me, I'm trying to be as fair as possible. Believe me, I'm trying to be as fair as possible. But this is not working for me. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna give it a chance. So fortunately, I can keep this car. Thank you, Marcus Beal. You see, that guy is like, oh, he's gonna go all the way. No, I'm going out here, buddy. Yeah, but I'm gonna keep this car for a couple of weeks. So I will try to get used to this as much as possible, and then we're gonna make a follow-up video. By the way, I should tell you, it did not self-cancel. I had to cancel it myself, and sometimes you press once, it doesn't help. You have to press and hold or some shit to cancel the turns, you know. So I'm going to try my best, try to get used to it, try to drive every day. I have to run errands anyway with my family and shit, and also doing car tests. And we can see again. I will make a follow-up video in, let's say, 2-3 weeks. And then we will see if I still have the same opinions about the yoke wheel. Because I do understand that it takes some time to get used to things, and that the reason why you are so fast typing on your keyboard, warriors, then it's because you have perfected the trolling over years, so you become a ninja. Yeah, so I'll see how, maybe I miraculously develop new ninja techniques to just use the turn signal. Because I remember when I used to have my fingers start doing this, you know. I remember when I used to play some games. There was like a boat game in the, I think it was back in the days when I had console, right? And the thing is that when you control the boat with the controller, when you go this direction, that's fine. You turn right, you turn the boat like this. But then there are situations where the boat goes this direction, and then I really had to program my brain to do the opposite when you want to turn. So, you know, but I managed to do it eventually. And then maybe that's the whole idea with the Plaid, is that, and the stupid turn thing, is that you kind of need to get used to it somehow. So we'll see in a couple of weeks how it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this rant. And yeah, wait, well, how is my ending? I messed up my ending. Okay, but anyway, I think you guys, hopefully you enjoyed my video or something, and talk to you later. Yeah, I messed up the end now, but okay, sorry for the mess, by the way. Yeah, now I'm gonna shoot this video in Thai.